Hey Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we got this cool umbrella right here, and basically what this is a solar floodlight. And you see for the one that we got right here from this brand, and for the one that we got right here, it does come pack of two of them. And you see inside right here, they do provide some specs and features about the product. So they mention how it does have an auto on and auto off option, where it basically turns on at nighttime and turns off during the daytime. They mention how it's easy to install because it does not require any cable since it does have a solar panel. And they mention how it is all weather resistant, so it's basically water resistant, heat resistant, and frost resistant. They mention how it does power by the sun since it does use a solar panel, and it is eco-friendly. And when you guys look at the bottom part right here, they provide you guys some more specs about the product. So they mention how there's 300 LEDs, 5 adjustable head, and it does have a motion sensor option. But first, I'm going to open this up to show you guys what the inside looks like. Alright, so once you guys do open up, this is what the inside looks like. So see, we do have two of the product, but there is probably some accessories inside. So let's take it out first. So inside they do provide guys two of these wall mount accessories that you can use to mount it on the wall. So you basically want to screw it in here, here, and here, and then push it down to lock it in place. Next up inside they do provide guys the screws that you can use to mount the product. Right here, if you can see they do provide guys the user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And the last thing inside is the actual motion sensor light. So like I mentioned, they do provide guys two of them, but since both of them are the same, I'm just gonna take out one of them to show you guys what it looks like. So once you guys do take it out, here is what the product looks like. So right here we do have the brand logo. Top part we do have the solar panel, and then throughout the product inside we do have the LED light. So if you guys do open it, this is what the product looks like once you guys do fully open it. So throughout the 5 heads that we do have right here, we do have 300 LED lights like I mentioned. And in the middle we do have the actual motion sensor option. And the cool thing about this panel right here is the fact that you do have the option to adjust it in this angle, or if you guys want to turn it, you do have the option available as well, which is really cool if you guys want to angle a certain direction. And if you guys turn to the back, here is what the back part looks like. So the top part right here is where you can put in the wall mount. So just like this. So once you guys do put it on, that is what it actually looks like on the wall mount when you guys do set it up. If you guys want to take it out, just slide it off really easily. And you see in the back right here, we do have the option for you guys to turn it off and turn it on. So we have to do open it. That is how you guys open it. If you guys push it the other way, that is how you guys turn it off. If you guys can see when you guys do turn it on, the light is actually very bright, but the reason why it does not stay on is because we do have it in bright setting. So when you guys do cover the solar panel, if you see how it does turn on, and once you guys do let go, it does turn off. And basically for the motion sensor option, it will turn on when someone walks by, and then after like 30 seconds or so, it will turn off by itself. But obviously for the light, it will not turn on in a bright setting, it only turns on in a dark setting. And they do mention if it's the first time using the product, you do want to fully charge it for 8 hours first to make sure it's fully charged before you do use it. And like I mentioned earlier, for the product, it is water resistant, heat resistant, and frost resistant as well. So regardless of where you guys do put it, it should be fine. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Let me actually bring this over to a dark setting to show you guys what the product looks like, and we'll come back and talk more product in a second. Alright, so right here we do have the product all set up. And we see how the product is not turned on because we do have some light. But if you guys do turn on the light, let me show you guys what the product looks like. So you see how it's still off, but once you guys do move a little bit on here, it does turn on because it does have the motion sensor option. And you see the light on here is actually very bright. So if you guys do raise it up a little bit, let me show you guys the coverage that it gives you when you do use it. So when you guys do bring it this high, you can see how much of the coverage it gives you. And basically for the light, you can see how it's still on, but after around like 30 seconds of no motion detected, it will turn off. So we'll leave it here for a few more seconds to see what happens. Alright, so you see how it does turn off by itself. So if you guys walk in front of it, let's see what happens. Alright, so you see how it does turn back on. And if you guys do turn back on the light, it does turn off. So you see the product definitely does work when you guys do use it. I love how bright the light is when you guys do use it. So that way you can see a lot more stuff, especially in a dark setting. It doesn't require you guys to plug in any cable to use it since it is solar powered. Welcome back guys. So nice a quick test of the product, it definitely actually does work and should work quite well. If you see how bright the light is when you guys do use it, and it does give you guys a pretty good coverage when you guys do use the product because of how bright the light is. And also because of the fact that how it does give you guys adjustable head to move it left and right and up and down. So whether if you guys want to set this up at your friend's door, your friend's garage, or if you guys want to set up in your backyard, however you guys want to use it and wherever you want to use it, that is totally up to you guys. But like I mentioned, it's actually very important for you to set this up in direct sunlight, so that way can help you guys recharge the product. If you guys do put it somewhere where it does not get direct sunlight, it will not fully charge the product. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to come unboxing and test the product, Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys in the market looking for a high quality floodlight that also give you guys the solar panel option and also give you guys the motion sensor option as well. Then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.